What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dragon YGO coming at you with another banging deck profile. Today we have the Mekk-Knight Orcust featuring Dragoons for the February 2021 format. Without further ado, let's get into it. So we're going to start off with our Orcust cards with triple Girsu, triple Orcust Nightmare, 2 Symbol Skeleton, 1 Brass Bombard, and 1 World Legacy World Wand. Now this is the standard Orcust card lineup for most Orcust decks. Girsu being our starter card, we always want to see that first. And then the other Orcust cards, which we never want to draw into, but have great utility in the graveyard. Nightmare lets you send a dark machine monster from the deck to the graveyard. Symbol Skeleton allows you to special summon your Orcust monsters that are in the graveyard. Brass Bombard allows you to special summon your Orcust monsters from the hand, and World Wand allows you to special summon your banished Dark Machine monsters.
Yeah, boy.
Next, we have our Mekk-Knight lineup with triple Purple Nightfall, 2 Blue Sky, and 1 Indigo Eclipse. I feel like this is sufficient of an engine to use to get you into your plays as soon as possible. So your purple was going to be able to let you search for your blue, your indigo, and your Girsu, which is very key. Blue Sky also allows you to search your other Mekk-Knight monsters, and indigo is just here to act as an extender. We can use it to go into rank 8 plays like Dingirsu with Purple Nightfall. Then we have a small danger package with the Snake, Nessie, and Jackalope, and an honorary danger, Gizmek Orochi. So these cards are just going to gain you so much advantage, with the danger monsters being able to pitch the Orcust monsters that you can't really summon, and then Gizmek Orochi is just going to allow you to special summon over and over and over. So that's really good. And then rounding out our monsters, we play 2 vanillas in Dark Magician and Red Eyes Black Dragon. So we can go into Red Eyes Dark Dragoons and, continue to torture our opponent essentially. It's so good, this format. Moving on to the spells, we have triple Allure of Darkness, just to add that draw power, and we play enough darks in the deck, so it's not really a hindrance if we end up banishing any of our Orcust cards or danger cards. And also our Orcust monsters are able to float back into the deck, so we don't mind banishing them. Next we have triple Dark Ruler No More. I wanted to play Forbidden Droplets, but right now I can't actually afford it. So in the meantime, I'm just going to use Dark Ruler No More, which is basically like a baby Forbidden Droplets. Negate all your opponent's monster effects until the end of the turn. They don't take any damage, but that's okay. We want to negate their board entirely so we can move on with our plays uninterrupted.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Our Orcust spells include 2 Orchestrated Return for the draw power and 1 Orchestrated Babble, so we can play on our opponent's turn, and who doesn't like playing on our opponent's turn, right? For our 1-of spells, we have Foolish Burial, World Legacy Succession, Monster Reborn, Call by the Grave, and our Red Eyes Fusion. So listen guys, Foolish Burial, we want to get our Orcust monsters into the grave so we can pop off with their effects. World Legacy Succession is great in this deck because 9 times out of 10 you're going to go into Galatea, and this is definitely going to help out with that monster special summoning from the graveyard. Monster Reborn, self-explanatory. Call by the Grave, even though it's at 1, is still a pretty good card to deal with those pesky hand traps. And then the Red Eyes Fusion for our Red Eyes Dark Dragoon play. For our traps, we have 3 Infinite Impermanence and the 1 Orcust Crescendo. So Infinite Impermanence, no explanation needed. We just want a hand trap, negate our opponent's monster effects. And this is actually the only hand trap that I actually use. And then Orcust Crescendo, since we're going to go into Galatea so often, having it as an Omni Negate is ideal.
Because I don't want no scrubs.
So the extra deck is not too spectacular. We have double Galatea, Long Girsu to get those non-targeting monster removal, Anaconda for our Red Eyes Dark Dragoon plays, IP Masquerena to link summon on our opponent's turn, Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Unicorn, Boral Sword because if we have a chance to OTK, we're going to OTK, Appaloosa to negate our opponent's monster effects, the BLS link because with the Mekk-Knights it makes it pretty easy to summon him, Topologic Zeroboros because we just like to clear the field when we can. Double Dingirsu, Zeus, the god of thunder himself, and Red Eyes Dark Dragoon to add a little more pressure on our opponents. So nothing really spectacular, pretty decent extra deck. So there it is, guys, my Mekk-Knight Orcust featuring Red Eyes Dark Dragoon deck profile. If you have any comments or suggestions for the deck, please leave them down below. And like I always say, play the deck that you like and not the deck that everybody's playing. So with that, I'll see you next time.